Our moral sense is one of the most powerful ways God gives us evidence of himself. This is partly because our moral sense is so strange. The more we think about our brains as operating to manage our survival needs, our wants, our desires, the more this moral sense of ours seems like an alien voice coming from somewhere outside of us. Imagine you're walking along and you see a burning building, and you're horrified to look up in the third-story window. There's a terrified young child screaming for help. Now, you don't want to go into that building. It's not safe. You're not trained. Probably the fire department will come in time. Your moral sense doesn't listen. It just says, get in there and help that kid. And you think, yeah, but I might get hurt. I might die. Your moral sense doesn't seem to care. Get in there and help that kid. Your moral sense doesn't care if no one ever knows what you did. If the fire department swoops in and gets credit for your bravery, your moral sense doesn't care about that either. Get in there and help that kid. It turns out we want this voice to operate not just for ourselves, but for everybody else. We want our politicians to listen to the voice that says, do the right thing even if it costs you votes. We want our news media to listen to the voice that says, tell the truth even if it costs you clicks. We want our business leaders to listen to the voice that says, do the right thing even if it cuts into profits. In fact, we'd be about right in what we're asking from each other if we said, act like you would act if you were being watched all the time by someone who wants you to do good. Act like you're being evaluated by someone who has perfect knowledge, sees everything, knows every secret, never misunderstands, and also perfect impartiality, judges only by what's right, not by what's popular or profitable or even aligns with our short-term wants. Act like that and you'll do the right thing. Here's where the story takes a turn, because Christians and a lot of other believers say that perfect judge, the one that we need to imagine to make morality work, that perfect judge is real. That's what we call God. Whether we believe in God or not, to do morality right, we find ourselves needing to act like God is real. So why are we fighting this? This is why our moral sense is one of the deepest ways God reaches down to us to give us evidence of his presence and to invite us to come to know him better. In our moral sense, we hear in our hearts the voice that sounds like God's. And for not a few people, the journey of faith has started when they realize it sounds like the voice of God, because it is.